Welcome to the Neuro and Psycho channel, the blog where neuroscience meets psychology, literature, and culture.
What if something meant to make us laugh triggered our deepest fear instead? For many, clowns don't bring joy. They bring dread. This isn't just about creepy makeup or horror movies. It's a window into how our brains process reality, emotion, and threat. Let's explore coulrophobia, the fear of clowns, through psychology, neuroscience, and culture. Hi, and welcome back to Neuro and Psycho, where we explore the brain's most fascinating twists. Today's episode might take you back to a birthday party. A clown walks in. Everyone laughs except you. Your heart races. You want to run. You're not weird. You're not alone. And your brain might be trying to tell you something important. Fear of clowns often begins in childhood. Why? Because children are still learning how to read emotions, understand intentions, and distinguish fantasy from reality. Clowns violate those fragile boundaries. Their faces are painted into permanent expressions, smiling wide, laughing loud, acting unpredictable. For a child, it's confusing and threatening. The brain detects a mismatch. The face says happy, but the body language feels off dot if that encounter happens during a sensitive moment. Like a surprise or a sensory overload, it can stick. And in some cases, that early experience lays the foundation for a phobia. So why are clowns so disturbing, even for adults? Enter the concept of the uncanny valley, a term from robotics and psychology. It describes the discomfort we feel when something appears almost human, but not quite. Like an android, a ventriloquist dummy, or a clown. The exaggerated features, huge eyes, oversized mouth, frozen smile, signal a distorted version of humanity. Our brains are wired to read facial cues to assess trust, safety, and intent. But with clowns, those cues are distorted or masked. That ambiguity is unsettling. Are they happy? Are they pretending? Are they safe? The uncertainty activates the brain's threat detection systems, especially the amygdala, which plays a key role in fear and emotional salience. Now let's add another layer: culture. Clowns weren't always scary. In ancient traditions, gestures were tricksters, both comic and critical. But in modern media, the clown has become a symbol of unease. Stephen King's Pennywise in it is perhaps the most iconic, terrifying clown. But he's not alone. The Joker, Twisty the Clown, even McDonald's Ronald has inspired unease in some. These characters amplify what we already fear: unpredictability, masked emotions, and chaos beneath the smile. Repeated exposure to these images reinforces the association. Clown equals danger. And when fiction blurs with memory, the fear can feel very real. From a neurological standpoint, our brains crave coherence. We rely on predictable cues to navigate social situations. Faces, tone of voice, gestures, they help us decide what's safe and what's not. But clowns violate that system. Their face says one thing, their body says another. This contradiction creates what scientists call cognitive dissonance, a mismatch between expectation and perception. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic and judgment, may struggle to interpret what's happening. Meanwhile, the amygdala, always on the lookout for threat, reacts strongly to ambiguity. It's like the brain is saying, something's off. Stay alert. Even worse, the colorful chaos of clowns, loud voices, strange props, sudden gestures can overstimulate the sensory cortices, especially in people sensitive to noise, light, or unpredictability. The result? A full-blown fear response. Let's clarify something. Disliking clowns is common, but coulrophobia is more than discomfort. It's a specific phobia. According to the DSM-5, a phobia involves intense, irrational fear, often leading to avoidance and significant distress. Some people experience panic, attacks at the mere image of a clown. Others might avoid events where clowns could appear, fairs, circuses, even Halloween parties. What's interesting is that many people with coulrophobia can't recall a specific trauma. This suggests that the fear might not always come from one bad experience, but rather from accumulated exposure to ambiguous or negative stimuli over time. Let's go deeper. Our brain's threat detection network is shaped by evolution. It's designed to err on the side of caution. Better safe than sorry. Ambiguity, like that created by clown features, activates this network. The amygdala signals danger. The hypothalamus triggers stress hormones. The autonomic nervous system prepares for fight or flight, even if we know logically that a clown isn't a threat. Our body may react as if it were. This disconnect between cognition and emotion is at the heart of many phobias. The good news? Like other specific phobias, coulrophobia can be treated. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is particularly effective. It helps people reframe their thoughts, gradually confront their fears, and reduce the emotional charge. Exposure therapy, done gently and progressively, can desensitize the brain to clown-related triggers. But more importantly, understanding this why behind the fear is already empowering. It reminds us that our reactions are not random. They're deeply rooted in how our brains interpret the world. So next time someone jokes about being scared of clowns, maybe don't laugh, because behind the painted smile lies a fascinating story about perception, emotion, memory, and the brain's need for clarity. In the end, the fear of clowns isn't absurd. It's a reflection of how deeply we rely on emotional signals, and how disorienting it is when those signals are hidden behind a mask. Have you ever felt uneasy around clowns? Or do you know someone who does? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe for more deep dives into the brain's most curious mysteries. This is Neuro and Psycho. Thanks for listening.
For more articles, visit neuroandpsycho.com.